Back to Character Select. It is I, Tyler, and with me again,
Mal.
back to Sorcery 3. So I was talking to Mal between episodes and told him he forgot a thing. And
It fucked up several things.
it just saying the exact wrong things that you're like to bypass this.
Yeah.
So there's only one way to go back and do it, and this is the way to do it. So there was a thing following Mel for a while, through the trees and whatnot, and he never called out to it. Instead was just like looking around and then kept going.
Because I was like, oh, that's a critter following us. Apparently.
No. But also there's a thing that we were supposed to get in Fenestra's hut that we can no longer go back and get unless there's someone else that can go there and get it for us. So, we're going to sleep here in this hut, and we're going to eat a thing.
And waste all our fucking rations doing this.
Well, it's your damn fault.
No,
You are woken in the morning by sunshine sneaking through the tangled branches outside the hut, but you are not alone. Hello, whispers the girl crouching beside you. She is holding out a bowl. We thought you would like something to eat.
Sit up.
You sit up slowly. The girl smiles nervously. You've been asleep for some time.
Who are you?
I live here. This is my home. She puts her bowl down on the floor beside you. It seems to contain some kind of gray gruel.
I guess eat some?
You take a cautious mouthful with your fingers. It is thick, sour, and foul.
I guess take some more?
Nom 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 nom. But it is food all the same, and after a few more mouthfuls, you begin to grow accustomed to the taste. I don't like it either, the girl admits, watching your face. It's munch flax and Snaticat's milk, with a few berries for flavor. She shrugs. It's pretty disgusting, but it's food.
You milked a Snaticat?
She shrugs. When they're asleep, they're really asleep.
But I thought they were invisible.
She looks at you curiously. Of course they're not. She replies, puzzled. A moment later, she has vanished.
I love that bottom option where you're just like rationalizing, just like, oh, this is all.
Alright, moving on.
It's like,
all just a dream.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm either high as fuck or this is a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
You call. Right here, comes a reply, as though from your elbow, though there is no one there.
Search the room.
You get up, thinking to search the corners of the room, though there is nothing there that could provide anywhere to hide. Then suddenly the girl is in front of you again, a little wide-eyed. What's the matter? She asks.
You vanished.
She looks surprised. I did? She runs her finger around the inside of the bowl, scooping up what's left.
You vanished from sight.
The girl shrugs. I don't know what you're talking about. The light was behind me, that's all. For a moment she vanishes again, then reappears.
You vanished again.
She shakes her head. I just closed my eyes for a moment. I'm still waking up.
So yeah, it's every time she closes her eyes, she disappears.
Yeah, like a Snaticat, because she drinks Snaticat milk.
I mean...
Or eats it in her porridge or whatever.
Oh, so this is your hut?
You ask.
You are Elise.
The girl nods. I didn't build it, she says. I found it empty.
The door was overgrown, but the door was overgrown.
I'm only small. I squeezed out through the window. You didn't come through the door, did you? I cursed that door. I cut my thumb open with a rock to do it.
What kind of curse?
I don't know. A horrible one.
Where are you from?
You ask.
You weren't born in the forest, surely.
She shakes her head. I was born in Tinpang. There used to be a bridge, but it's gone now. I suppose whoever destroyed my city destroyed it too.
Your city was destroyed by the Archmage?
The Archmage couldn't save us. It happened too fast. She looks glum. I don't know how I survived. The girl steps away from the door and then once again disappears from view. This time she reappears much faster. It is clear from her manner that she does not notice it happening.
You live alone?
You ask. She shrugs, looking around. Everyone else has disappeared. Picking up the bowl, she drains the last few dregs of Snattercat milk from it.
Oh, well, I don't want to leave her stuck in here in this. This is depressing. Depresso espresso the game. Well, can she I mean, we are going on a quest to kill a Gribbly in...
Remember, the main point of our quest is to get the Crown of Kings. It doesn't really matter how we do it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I really don't want her to get her. You know what? Yeah, she can come.
Do you want to just go to Fenestra? Or do you want to have her follow along?
I mean, I guess we can take her to... Yeah, we'll take her to Fenestra then. I know someone who could help you.
You tell the girl.
A sorceress who lives close by. She could look after you, I'm sure.
I don't need looking after. I'm not a child, the child replies sharply. I'm not a child, the child replies sharply. Then her tone softens. Still, I wouldn't mind some company. Is she safe, the sorceress?
Mostly.
Then that's safe enough, she replies, glancing around her little hut. She points to the doorway. Lead the way. You head for the door.
Alright, I guess outside and we'll go up to Fenestra.
You step outside, thorn branches catching on your cloak, then you turn to help the girl through, but she has vanished again.
Call for her?
You call for her, but she does not reappear.
Are you there?
Whoop.
Oh.
I'll rewind that. Call for her.
Mm-hmm. Are you there?
Are you there?
Are you there, Lizzie?
There's nothing but silence. The overgrown hut is quite empty. Then a moment later, she is at your side once more, breathless with excitement over something. You really can't see me, she exclaims breathlessly. I closed my eyes and crept up on you, and you couldn't see me. You thought I disappeared.
It is the Snattercat milk, I'm certain.
She frowns. Snattercat milk? It can't be that. I've always drunk it. Then she glances away into the trees. So, which way are we going? You leave the hut behind.
Then we go north. And I guess if she's always invisible, she could constantly,
hide?
Yeah, she could constantly hide from any dangers and stuff.
That's true. You walk on between the trees. The air stirs a little, cold but fresh. My name is Elise, the girl says, but I don't know your name.
Tell her.
You tell her. She shrugs. What a strange name, she replies, before taking your hand to walk with you. From somewhere nearby you hear a tapping noise, but then it is gone. This is a dangerous place, the girl says. The witch who lives here is a serpent in disguise.
Is that so?
She nods. I've heard her voice. She's evil.
Then I guess we can...
Take the girl inside.
Yeah.
You go over and open the door. Don't, hisses Elise. She'll come for us.
So you have met this witch before?
You ask. Never, she says, shaking her head. I'm very good at hiding. I don't think she knows I exist, but I've stolen plenty from her.
Could you steal something from me?
The girl looks at you in sharp surprise. Like what?
Her crystal orb.
Elise considers a moment, and then laughs. All right. I've done it before. Wait out of sight. And with that, she closes her eyes and vanishes from sight. You see the door to the hillock shift open just a crack, and then all is quiet.
So stay out of sight?
Yep. You slink into the tree line to wait for the girl to return.
Wait.
You wait. Nothing happens.
Wait.
You wait a little longer. You can hear nothing from inside the hill. Has the girl simply disappeared?
Wait.
You wait a moment more. Then the door shifts again, and a moment later, Elise is standing in front of you. Here, she holds out the orb. Peering inside, you see a gigantic eye floating up to the glass. The orb contains a serpent, whose skin flickers yellow and orange. It's the sun serpent, Elise says. I heard her say.
And puts the orb in my pack.
The witch was talking to herself about how it couldn't be destroyed. Elise says, anything you try will simply break the glass and release the serpent.
Well done.
You tell her.
You are an excellent thief.
She beams. Now let's get away from here. You're not good at hiding. Tracks lead both ways into the forest.
Alright.
Alright, which way you want to
go? Zoom out?
Because we need to get back to this to turn the bridge back on so that we can get across it.
Yeah. So I guess we gotta go back down to the South Bacon, or the swamp.
What, this one?
No, the swamp bacon.
This one?
Yes. So we can that is a phrase. You gotta turn on the bridge, man.
You just gotta turn it off and on again.
Yeah, it's like it's a fucking bridge. Alright, so those were the two things that Alec was giving me shit about, that we didn't press Fenestra on the orb that she was pondering, and we never met Invisigirl, which, I mean...
Yeah.
If anything is invisible creeping around in the forest, it is the Forest of Snata. I'm like, that's something that's gonna murk me.
Well, sure, but then you had to, like, maybe after, like, the third or fourth time where you're like, there's something behind me, I don't hear it, and it's not, like, jumping at you to rip out your throat. Maybe think, maybe it's not a Snata cat. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
A wide track leads away from the door into the trees. You seem to know your way around this forest, Elise remarks. You haven't got lost yet.
You must know the way better.
You observe. She nods. I made the path, she replies and skips ahead a few steps. For a moment she blinks out of sight, then reappears once more. You trace what might be a path, and blah 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 blah. You're close to the empty hut once more. It's not much, of course, Elise remarks, glancing at it. We had a much larger home in Tinpang. My mother was very wealthy. You look about for where to go. Elise watches you with interest.
So I'm wondering, like, if she was caught in the time shenanigans...
Things move in the trees all around you. It is hot now, and you are starting to sweat in your tunic. You stride ahead, Elise trailing behind. Wait, where are you? The girl's voice disappears.
Elise?
You call. There is no reply. The forest path is quite silent.
Open your eyes.
You insist.
We should not waste time.
Nothing happens. A few leaves shiver in the breeze.
That's not creepy. This is more timey-wimey shenanigans, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Don't play games.
You call, but even as you speak, you sense you are alone. There is no sound, no sense of presence. The girl has simply disappeared somewhere between the trees. You fall quiet for a moment, but hear nothing. It seems she has gone. You return to the site of the fallen tree.
So, she is bound to that area then, I guess.
Yeah, you can't take her past this bridge or whatever, I don't think.
That makes me big sad. She's stuck here in this forest alone. I guess maybe... Nah.
Alright, we need to open the bridge.
Wow. I'm not sure I like that. You're literally... She's stuck in time bullshittery.
Yep. And we don't need to talk to Fenestra again.
Yeah.
One of the other items that Fenestra can get you is the oak sapling staff,
Uh-huh.
which lets you cast, I think it was Fix or whatever.
Oh, right. There was something that requires an oak thingo.
God damn it, hold on. I guess that's fine.
So is she literally just stuck in the timey-wimey woods?
I have no idea what her deal is. But maybe we'll find out in the next game.
I do like that about this game, is that, you know, the characters that you've met in the past do show up later.
It's pretty neat. Alright, so we want to go up to the bridge, and we're going to try climbing up the bridge.
Can we do it?
Climb the pillar.
Well, what time? We gotta, or we could try to.
Nope, can't.
Oh, okay. Look up at the bridge.
It's the work of giants, miracle workers, or more realistically, sorcerers of terrifying power.
Damn, so we can't get up that way.
So it looks like we need to go over here, go here, and then go back up the thing and across the bridge.
Every time we try, asshole steals shit.
Cat, not now. You hush. Wait.
Did Elise by chance know of another way to get across?
She didn't mention it. We never asked her.
Oh no, we had the option, but then it never came up. So that's the city. That's Tinpang. That's where the bridge goes.
Hold on. We can't cast a spell here, can we?
I don't know.
Look up at the bridge. Hey, we got a serpent.
Huzzah!
Yep, so we can't climb up there.
Harumph.
So where do you want to go?
Zoom or scroll down on the map. Go south a little further.
Down here?
I'm just looking at the. Fuck, those mountains are all solid. It does not look like there's any pathways through any. So it's just the bridge. It's
maybe.
Literally just the friggin' bridge. I do not want to go back to Jackass and have him steal our shit again. That's so annoying. What was it he asked for last time? I can't remember.
He asked for like 3 things or whatever.
Well, you handed him one thing, and then he proceeded to yeet it off the side of the bridge. And then it's like, okay. And then he asked for something else, and then, like, yeah, no. That was infuriating. Of. Like, no. Like, beyond belief.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how many days have we been in here? Like, can you check the... Doesn't have our... I know it does every time we go to sleep and stuff, but it was like day 14 or some shit.
Nope, doesn't say.
I get the feeling we've already taken too long.
We do have the Sun Serpent Orb.
Mm-hmm. It will release the creature. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well. Shit. Is that really the only way across? It makes me big annoyed. Oh, Lord. What's that dude's name? Van Cass?
Mm-hmm.
Asshole. I mean, I know every time we would cast spells at him, he would then basically demonstrate the counter to it, which actually did help. We got to learn several counter spells like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's only in the past that he's there, but in the present, the thing's busted. As far as we
Yeah.
know, there's no way to get.
No, yeah. Yeah.
There's no way across. Harumphus. Okay, well.
But maybe... Why don't we just head back over that way?
Yeah. Again, I know he's gonna steal all our shit.
Oh.
Okay.
There are a series of rungs in the stair in the thingy.
Interesting. So, in the... Okay. So, I remember... Oh, shit.
Wee.
Wow, really? Easy peasy? That just like that?
I guess so.
Motherfucker.
And we skip
I was sitting here agonizing over, like, okay, what is he gonna ask for us? What are we gonna have to sacrifice? And it's like, no, you just... Yeah.
Keep on trangling.
There's a goddamn ladder built into the side of it.
There's a starving-looking man with legs folded beneath him and head bowed to the stone. He is perhaps asleep, or drunk, or dead.
Wait, he's bound to the... Oh, no, bowed to the stone. I thought you said bound to the stone, like tied to it. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, what the hell?
It's like he's dead. There's a dead guy in the bridge. What was that dude in, I forget which MMO it was, literally names himself Man Who Sleeps on Bridges. That's all he did.
Mm-hmm.
Just laid down on bridges and slept all day. I guess watch him for a second. See, like, is he not moving, or...
You watch him for a moment. He is breathing. His head lolls a touch to one side, then an eye half opens. Spare a coin, the man begged, sliding a palm he perhaps does not have the energy to lift across the stone.
Oh yeah, give him a coin. Use a nod too.
You hand him a gold coin with a nod.
Use it wisely.
You tell him. He nods. Thank you, stranger.
Ask him about the 7 serpents.
You open your mouth, preparing to ask the man for information in return for your gold, but the words fail when the beggar holds your gold coin out over the side of the bridge and lets go. It twinkles as it sails out of sight.
Oh, that was careless.
What? The man replies. I dropped it. I didn't fumble it. I don't have the shakes, and I'm not ill.
Then why did you do that?
You demand, somewhat outraged. Isn't falling wonderful? He says wistfully.
I have concerns.
KYS.
Yes, like I have deep concerns about this dude. Like, what did he mean by this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's a phrase. Not for the coin.
Oh, it's a short joy, I'm sure, he replies, but the candle that burns twice as bright is twice as bright. He lies down and peers over the side of the bridge at the distant valley floor, lost in thought. You leave the man and move along the bridge.
Okay, that was an encounter. That was a thing.
You reach the other side of the bridge, and the sun is beginning to lower. The air begins to cool, and from here, a set of chiseled steps leads downwards towards the water. You feel cheered by the sight. You have crossed the Horns of Ilklala, and now only the lake stands between you and the road to High Zaman. This is not a place to rest. You still have some way to travel before you are clear of the backlands.
So I guess rest right in that area?
You make your way down the mountainside slowly, being careful with your footing on the scree. The sun is dropping down to the west. The road down the slope passes a small stone house. The aged wooden door stands ajar.
Look inside.
Peer inside the house. It is dark inside, but you can make out furniture coated by layers of dust. It seems this place is no ruin, but it has clearly been uninhabited for some time.
I guess enter.
Yes. The door creaks on its worn hinges as you push it open. This is a good place to sleep for the night.
Very.
Inside of the hut is simple, but as you saw, well kept. In the center of the room is a table with one wooden stool. And in one corner is a straw mattress cot. A cauldron sits in a hearth with a roasting spit above it. And by the far wall is a sculling boat.
Look at the boat.
It's clear that the boat is an ornament, or else the owner intended to repair it but made no progress. There's several planks missing, no paint, and woodworm has been burrowing constellations into its sides. But once it must have been a serviceable coracle.
Look in the cauldron.
Peer into the cauldron, but if there was anything ever edible inside, it has long since turned to dust. The pot is quite empty.
Look under the table.
Peer under the table, looking for trapdoors or long-lost items, but there is nothing of interest there. It is clear there is nothing here, and you turn to go, and that is when you see the skeleton tied to the wall above the door frame.
Oh, that's not fucked up at all. I'll look at the skeleton.
You stare up at it. This figure must have been a big man once. His wide leg bones, now strapped with leather through iron pins hammered into the stone. His shoulders are broad and stocky, now attached to hooks that still bear the trace of blood. His empty skull hangs low, sockets staring at the floor. Aside from the gruesome nature, there is something very strange about it all.
How did he get up there?
There are no ladders or steps. He cannot have been pinned up there alive unless it was done by a group of 10, or while he was unconscious or drunk. It is more likely, in fact, that he was pinned in place by some magic. The work of a sorcerer, then.
Why would anyone put him there?
Why would anyone go to the trouble? It isn't public enough for an execution, but it is hardly surreptitious either.
And where are his belongings? It's a naked skeleton. They took his clothes and shit.
Staring at the skeleton, you finally realize the most curious aspect of this macabre display. Where are the creature's belongings? And indeed, where are his clothes? The skeleton has not a scrap or rag of cloth on his bones, not a ring, boot, or hat. Whoever did this made sure to strip him of everything. Whatever for?
I'm tempted to do... We've got enough holy water to do a couple reses. I kind of want to see if we can res them, but we should probably cut them down first. If it takes away the spells after cutting them down? Okay, yeah.
You could cut him down and let him rest on his cot, at least, even if you do not have time for a burial. But there seems to be no way to reach him.
Oh, then I guess, see what spells we got.
Well, we have Tell. We can read the dead man's mind. We have Res. We can resurrect him. Make ourselves big to pull him down. We could float. We can cast lightning on him.
Live Frankenstein style.
Unlimited power.
It's alive. I want to say maybe big then res. If big doesn't give us the option to get him down, then
yep. See. You cast the enchantment, quickly swelling to the height of a tree.
Lift the skeleton down.
You reach up and slice the straps around the skeleton's legs. Then you carefully lift him down from the hooks and carry him over to his cot. There's nothing else to be done. You leave the hut to continue your walk.
Oh, so it won't. Then back it up and res it.
Yep. Yep. Look at the boat. Look at the cauldron.
The table.
Look at the table. Oh my god, there's a skeleton!
How to get up there? Where's his clothes?
Where's his shit? Why did they do this?
Cut him down.
Try and cut him down, but you can't.
Live!
Live, damn it!
And then now there's a naked man strapped to the wall.
Cat. You need to chill out. You take a chill pill. Aight? You take the gourd of holy water from your pack and cast your spell. The water begins to shimmer and shine with an inner light. Then you toss the holy water at the hanging skeleton. After a moment, the spell takes effect, and the creature's head suddenly lifts up. The skull turns this way and that, and the arms tug at their restraints.
So there's another spell we can cast. Or who are you?
You call. The skeleton's head snaps around as though searching for you. It tugs and pulls at its bonds once more, and its jaw flaps, but it seems unable to speak.
Cast a spell.
I would assume tell.
Tell, or... What do we got? Looks like we've got...
We can raise him from the dead.
Even more?
I don't know if that'll do anymore. We could be big and lift him down.
And was tell available?
Yes, tell is available.
Okay. Do a quick tell.
You cast the enchantment, pulling on the cloth skull cap as the magic takes hold. The creature's thoughts enter your head, musty and confused, as though covered in dust. He seems to be in a state of terror, unable to breathe or see, but he believes these things to be the result of a powerful wind that has him pinned here against the wall, snatched his breath, and forced closed his eyes.
What wind?
You try to guide his thoughts towards the wind, but all he can remember is a swirling vortex that filled the room that seemed to come from nowhere, that pushed him upwards and then held him in place before pinning him to the stone with hooked claws. And that is all. The skeleton struggles and tugs, but it is very clearly dead, as the spell does not last long. After a few more rattles, it falls still. You leave the hut to continue your walk. So, assumedly, he was killed by the wind serpent.
I was going to say, the wind serpent killed him and then nicked his shit. So if we find someone who's got a boat later on...
Mm-hmm. The path from the mountain joins the ancient road, and the sun is now at the lowest quarter of the sky, and will be dark soon. You stand in the foothills of the mountains, and looking east, the wide waters of Lake Ilklala gleam in the sunlight. A high point in the rocks would make a good place to stop and eat. Just to the south is a deep fissure in the land, as though something gigantic had stampeded its foot and cracked the earth.
We do need to at some point go back and kill the fire serpent and the other...
That's true. What was the clue for the earth serpent's weakness?
Hiding in a fissure.
That's where it is.
But
the weakness is when it loses contact with the ground.
Okay.
And also, the fire serpent is following you, so allegedly that's that freaking...
I'm thinking it's the little red serpent that kept fucking off when we... But... Damn, chill out, music. But,
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... And then the time serpent is the 7th one.
Yeah. Which I imagine the time serpent, with all the timey-wimey bullshit we're doing...
Mm-hmm.
I imagine the time serpent has something to do, or is weak to something involving timey-wimey bullshit. Oh.
Big. Huff.
What was Huff again? That was Creed Wind.
Big. Fall. Fog. That's it. You want to look in the fissure for the earth serpent? Gotta kill him at some point, Mal.
We do gotta kill him. Are you ready to do the fight with them? I'm assuming we have to do. We'll cast a spell and do big fight with it.
All right. You stride boldly to the edge of the fissure and peer over the edge to look for the serpent. You can see nothing but an endless drop.
Keep watching.
You keep watching. Suddenly, a rock explodes out of the ground just a few spans from where you stand. It begins to roll down the slope toward the fissure, but then abruptly it stops, reverses direction, and begins to roll towards you.
Dodge right.
You get hit. You dodge right, straight into the path of the reversing rock. It hits you painfully in the ankle. The rumbling is growing louder. An even bigger explosion is coming.
What spells we got?
Make things slow. Wind. Block magic. Make a force field.
Make it dark.
Make a shield with a gold coin.
No easy options like fly. Does Doze only work on... no, it's an even bigger explosion is coming. Pull up them spells again. What does the lowercase m do? That's magic. So that's magic shield. Text for magic.
Fog and Foff. We can summon a wind. We can make things go slow.
Let's maybe try to make things go slow.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not. Does that only apply to creatures, or does that apply to everything?
I don't know.
If it's
we'll see.
Is it an explosion or an avalanche?
Looking to the constellations overhead, you craft the spell, but there are no creatures nearby to slow down.
So it is
the
only
thing
creatures.
That slows is you.
Yeah.
You see the rock behind you erupts at a frightening speed.
Yeah, no. That I was afraid it was only do creatures, so well. Well, we're slowed, so I don't know if we'll be able to run for it. So I guess covered ahead. Are you gonna die now?
You try to throw your arms over your head, but you are too slow. The falling rocks bury you.
Dead.
You are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, look for the serpent. Keep watching.
Dodge left, perhaps?
Dodge left this time.
The rumbling is growing louder. An even bigger explosion is coming.
Run for it!
The rock surface explodes and you are showered with falling stones. You are knocked off of your feet. The ground opens up directly where you fall, forming the shape of a freshly dug grave. You're at the bottom of a deep pit. Dust and small stones are still raining over the lip.
Look around.
The walls of the pit are smooth, not carved, as though this pit has been drilled. There is no way to climb out, and the earth below is creaking and hissing with steam. You are about 9 feet below the rim of the pit. You may be able to jump and grab the edge, but it is unlikely. Suddenly, a rocky protrusion breaks through the pit floor. It glows red. It is boiling hot.
What spells have we got?
Mag. I assume Zen and Zip, so we can teleport out of the pit. Foff and Fog. Fix. We don't have the staff.
I think we go teleport.
Yep. Alright. You're suddenly torn through the very air and teleport out of the pit. cracks radiating across the ground. One opens between your feet.
Jump clear.
You jump clear just in time to avoid being swallowed. Turning, you spot a large boulder on the top of the rise where you pause to rest, teetering.
Dodge right this time.
You prepare to dodge, but find something is holding your legs. A small green snake has wrapped itself around your ankle and is attempting to bite.
Run it through.
You draw your sword to run the creature through when suddenly it begins to grow in size. The skin blisters and breaks, and a huge winged serpent made of crystals and rock coils up, spitting stone shards as it hisses. This must be the Earth Serpent itself.
Da da da. Spelly spells. I banish thee to air jail.
Get fucked. Alright, so we have the illusion of treasure.
Nope.
We have make him slow. We can open doors. We can make things stinky. We don't have yellow powder to cause speed.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. And then we have wind.
I think of all of those, wind is the most likely.
You want to try using like a whirlwind to lift him off of the ground?
Yeah. I cast tornado, asshole!
You wind the starlight into shape around you, placing your gale horn to your lips and playing a clear tone. A powerful wind is summoned, striking the wings of the snake and lifting it up into the air. The serpent roars and hisses, but once off of the ground, everything changes. The earth settles, and the serpent itself shrinks once more to the size of a small snake.
Strangle it. Don't let it land.
You catch the creature's throat in one fist and throttle the life from it. It rattles, gasps, and then hangs limp from your fist like an old rope. The earth below is still. Congratulations, you have defeated 2 of the 7 serpents of Mampang. The rocks around are smooth and unbroken. The whole thing might have been a dream, but for the piles of stone dust that cover the ground.
Gather the stone dust.
There are 5 serpents still left.
We haven't
killed 2 of them?
No, the one of them is stuck in gay baby jail.
That's
sun serpent's stuck in the orb. It counts as quote-unquote defeated,
yes.
Unless you break open the orb. Then it's like, ha! Fooled you, nerd, I'm alive!
Fucking nerd! Well, let's head up here, and we'll adventure forth, following the ruined line of an ancient road, next time on Character Select.
There's darkness, oh no.
So thank you everyone for watching. Click the like button down below if you liked it. And Mal, which serpent do you want to fight next?
Well, we haven't found out whether there's Sun Serpent, there's Sun Serpent, Fire Serpent, Water Serpent, Air Serpent, Earth Serpent, Time Serpent.
Yep. We killed the Earth Serpent.
Yeah, Earth Serpent's dead. What's the last serpent? That's 6 serpents.
We have water, fire, air, moon, sun, time.
Okay, does it say where? It says the moon weakness. Does it say where the hell it is?
We don't know where the moon is.
Which,
Fool, it's in the sky!
It's in the fucking sky!